Hey, what's up, guys? Miguel Tinajero here from Elsa Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I'm going to teach you guys today a basic white belt, a fundamental arm lock from the guard. Okay, I've already taught you the stages 1 through 5 in the Gracie Combative, from the Gracie Combative, but today I'm going to show you an arm lock. That way, in a later lesson, you're going to be able to combine it with an advanced intermediate setup. Okay. Now, let's talk about this for a little bit before we get started. You're in a fight, you close the distance, and I am going to show you in future lessons how to close the distance safely and effectively, how to establish a good clinch, and how to take the fight to the ground. Okay? Once you're on the ground, of course you want to be on top. And the main thing, or the main focus, or the most important thing when you're on top of somebody, before submission, before you finish a fight, is control. A lot of people miss this part. Immediately, once they establish the top control, or the top position, they want to finish the fight. Even blue belts, purples, and browns, blacks, as soon as they get on top, they want to finish. But the thing is, though, they forget the most important thing, the most fundamental thing about position, and that's the control. You have to first know how to control. And once you get the top position, the bad guy might be bigger and stronger than you. So he might just turn you over and put you on your back. And even if you're on your back and you get a guard, you have to still know how to maintain the control. Stopping punches, controlling the posture and so forth, controlling angles, controlling the center line, everything. There's so many things that go into the guard, just like the top. You have to first know how to control before you start throwing submissions. That's why I showed you and I taught you guys the stages of the guard, because that's a good way to control somebody that's coming really aggressive. Okay? So now, once the person is inside your guard in a fight, it's important to understand that just because you're going to learn this move doesn't mean you have to throw it right away. You have to first stop these punches. Once the bad guy realizes, hey, I cannot create space, I cannot punch this guy, let me try something else. So he's going to start trying different things. Pushing off the side, off the ground, pushing off your body. Okay? In today's class, I'm going to show you what to do when he pushes off your body. Okay? So he wants to push off your body because he's in your guard. And check it out. Once he's in your guard, this guy wants to push off your body because he needs this space to hit. And once the hands come up to your chest area, your neck area, this is the perfect time to do the arm lock. And let me show you the arm lock. Now pay attention to this, because I want you to drill it and study it, because once you understand this arm lock, you'll be able to use it in any other position, especially when you're getting more advanced and so forth. Okay? First, before anything, before I begin, I need to first discuss the basic control. Okay? Now, as Alejandro lies down here, he's on his back. You have to understand that once you end up here in an arm lock, you have to understand that your knees have to be together, your heels close to the body, your hips close to his shoulder, and your hand, the one on the side of the head, controls the wrist, and the one on the side of the feet controls the top part. Okay? Now, I like to put the hand here, right in the thumb area, the knee part, because I can control his hand movement. If the guy wants to turn his hand to escape, I can control it right here. Okay? Also, it makes his arm weak if he wants to curl in, So, once we have this control, now we can go for the arm lock. And from this position right now, I'm on top of him. Today's lesson, I'm going to be from my back. Since I don't have the ground to push and grind or slide my feet towards his body, the principle is the same. The rule is the same. You have to bring the feet towards him, okay? And that's going to create the hips to come forward to break the elbow. Okay? So let's get started real quick. Alright? So we start from stage 1 of the guard. And as the hand comes through, check it out. Now let me show you what I did. As his hands are coming through, I switch off my position of my hands. The hand that was controlling this arm goes to the neck. And this other hand, if we turn this way, goes and finds the inside of his leg or the outside of his leg. And I'm going to hold on. Once I grab the leg, look what I'm going to do. I open my legs, and now look. I push his face away, and I shoot my leg over. I gotta make sure that this leg comes high in the armpit like this. And this other leg comes around, and the back of my knee finds his neck. I cannot shoot my leg over and use my calf. There's gonna be a gap right there. So make sure the back of your knee hits the neck. Boom. Now, this hand, on the one side of his head, grabs the wrist. This hand quickly comes over and grabs the thumb area. Knees together, feet heavy on the ground. Now I start bringing his pinky to his leg over. Boom, and snap. Okay? One more time, check it out. So the hands come through, hand goes quickly to the neck to control his posture. You see that? He wants to come up, I control it momentarily, see that? And now this hand shoots over to his leg, and now as he's pushing up, look, my hand comes over and pushes his face away, creating a little landing strip right here. So that when I shoot my leg over, it's there, the back of my knee lands perfectly. This leg cannot be low like this. This is a common mistake right here. Person leaves this leg hanging over here. This leg right here comes high in the armpit. Now the hand quickly goes for the wrist. This other hand goes for the target, the top part, thumb area, and I gotta make sure his arm is straight. So I cannot bring this pinky to his leg and bend his arm this way. I wanna keep it locked at all times, and I'm gonna start bringing my feet to the ground, and I'm bringing that pinky to his knee to break. Okay? Now, the reason I bring his pinky to his knee is because if he's double jointed and I bring this hand toward my body, I might not be able to get the submission or the break. So I need to bring his hand to his leg so that he breaks over my leg and the fulcrum is higher and I can snap it easier. Okay? So the hands come through, neck, and you gotta understand also, as the bad guy is pushing off, he's pushing off, creating space, you cannot go for the arm lock when he's way up there. Okay? Even though I am going to show you a move right now, how to do a variation of the arm lock, you cannot do the move when he's way up there. You have to catch him in between. As he's pushing off from the chest and he's up there, you got to catch him about in between and start going for the arm lock. Okay? Now check it out. Now, as he's pushing up, he goes, freeze right here. You have also the option, as you're switching off the hands, to put this foot on his hip. That's optional. Okay? Now, you can push off and turn. See that? I'm turning my body. And the only way I can turn my body is if I make my body like a shell. I cannot be flat. I'm going to be dragging myself. It's going to slow everything down. So I need to bring my head up. Now my back is like a arch, like a shell. And I spin. So now look, as I spin, this leg comes high in the armpit. Now I can push the face away. As I'm grabbing the leg over here, now I can bring this leg over. And now I'm ready to go for the arm lock. Okay? One more time, check it out. So the hands come through, grab the neck, shoot the hand through, I chop away, throw the legs over, grab the wrist, and here we go. Okay? Super important, guys, that when you guys are doing this move as he's going, and you grab the neck, that you guys shoot this hand through the leg. You're using the neck and the leg to pull yourself. You pull yourself to be able to turn by pushing off the hip, or if you guys are more comfortable, you guys can throw the leg over already. Okay? So, for now, you can push off the hip. So it can, help you, it can guide you, so you understand where your hips need to be and so forth. But once you get more and more comfortable, you can delete this foot to make yourself faster. So now, check it out. As the hand comes through, grab the neck. Look at this hand. I go through. He's pushing off. Now you can push the face away. Like I said, you got the option of putting the foot on the hip, turning, bring the leg up, and higher the armpit. Now look at the other leg. Shoot over. Grab the wrist, and get ready to finish. Okay? Now, what if the guy, as you go for the arm lock, the hand slips from the neck? So as I'm going for the move, he goes, and as I'm going for the move, his hand slips, his head slips, and he's coming higher. Now look, you can still continue with the arm lock, but now it's called a high variation of the arm lock. This hand goes for the wrist. Since I can't grab his neck anymore, I slide it to his wrist, and now look at this. I'm going to unlock my feet. Again, I'm going to pull myself from his leg so that I can shoot my hips higher and trap him for the arm lock. And here we go. Okay? So, let's do the first one again. He goes, 1, 2, boom. Low variation on the arm lock. Notice how my hand went from the neck to the wrist quickly. So as you're doing this move, and as soon as you shoot the leg over, when you chop his face and you bring the leg over, look at my hand, boom, go straight for the wrist. This one comes over, and I'm ready to go for the arm lock. So, what if the hand slips from the neck? As he's going, and the hand slips, go for the wrist. See that? Grab the wrist, glue it to your body. Now, this is important, guys. You cannot go for the arm lock low like this, because look at the big gap right there. So as you're going for this arm lock, you're gonna have to shoot your hips up to the armpit and the shoulder, and trapping the neck. Check it out. As I go for the arm lock, I'm gonna pull myself from his leg, and look at my hips. They go off the ground, and I go after his neck. Now I go for the arm lock. Okay? You see? So I'm gonna do it again. He goes for the move. I grab for the wrist, and this is the part where this hand slips. Boom. Now this hand has to go for the wrist. As this hand goes for the hip or the leg, check it out. I open and shoot my hips up. Now I have the trap. Now I can finish off the arm lock. Okay? So that was a high variation of arm lock. Now let's do them again. Low variation. Hands come through. 1, look, hand on the neck. This hand on the leg over here trapping. Push away, create a landing strip. Throw the legs over, or put the foot on the hip, turn. Doesn't matter. Boom. Then we go and finish it. High variation. Hand goes through, hand slips. Boom, grab the wrist. Now look, shoot the hips up and high. Now finish the arm. Okay? Now, the third one. What if the arm slips? We already discussed what if the hand slips from the neck. We already showed you an option. High variation. What if he pulls his arm out? What next? So, he goes for the move. Boom, boom. Doesn't matter how low or high variation. We go for the arm lock. And then he pulls his arm out. Now we got a situation, right? Well, guess what? This leg is here. All you do, as he's bringing the head up, boom, catch him. Now we got what? We got a triangle, okay? Now, if you don't know the triangle, that's okay, because like I said, I am going to show you guys the basic triangle setup, okay? For beginners, fundamental class, I'm going to show you guys that. So, if you don't know it, it's okay. If you do, great, throw it in there. So, one more time, all three, check it out. Low variation, hand comes through, boom. Hand to the neck, other hand goes through the leg. Now from here, we create space by chopping the face. Now look at the legs. You got two options. Once you get real comfortable, you can throw them both, or you can put one foot on the hip turn your body, shoot this leg, this one, high on the armpit, and now look at this other leg. Just bring it over. Hand comes to the wrist quickly. Go for the hand. Pinch your knees together. Bring your heels down to his body. And at the same time, keep this arm glued to your body. And bring that hand to his knee. And you break it. Maintain this arm straight at all times. Then we went to the high variation. Hand slips. Grab the wrist. Shoot the hips up. And then finish it. Okay? Make sure that when you do the high variation of the arm lock, you're pulling yourself from his leg and shooting the hips as high as you can. And make sure that this leg always high in the armpit, always. Then the last one, check it out. You go for the arm lock, doesn't matter how you land, he pulls his arm out. Very important detail here. This person right here is not going to stay like that. They're going to bring the head up. See that? He's coming up, he's coming up. Look, if you guys don't know what to do, he's going to throw you to the side, sabotage everything up to the top. So, it's important that when you guys go for the arm lock, doesn't matter how, like I said, you end up here, the guy pulls his hand out. Make sure that this foot that's on the armpit, bring it heavily on his body. Because when he brings the head up, look, bring the head up, he brings my hips off the ground. Because I'm anchoring my leg to his body. So when he brings the head up, he brings my hips up, and now this leg easily comes over and finds a target. See that? That's super neat. So we're borrowing his force right now. So if he pulls his arm out, he brings the head up, boom, bring it over. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you glue this leg to him. And then as he's coming up, look, he's bringing your hips up so you can easily bring this leg over. And then you guys know what to do from here. Standard triangle choke from here. So, we learned 3 things today. Okay? Super important that when you guys are doing this move with each other at home, 2, do it slow. Help each other. Don't rush it. Don't try to sabotage each other's moves yet. First learn it, master it, and then you can start increasing the intensity level. Alright? Now the person playing the bad guy role, this is what you gotta do. This is your segment. When you're inside your partner's guard, all you do is bring your hand inside and put them right in the chest area, high, and start slowly bringing your head up like this. So they can start doing the move. Okay? And once you get to the high variation, like in other words, your partner can on purpose let the hand slip so that he can work the high variation of the arm lock. And then of course, once you go into the triangle transition, gently pull your arm out. That way you work the transition to the triangle. Okay? If you guys have any questions, inbox me and I'll help you guys out even further. Today, for you beginners, this is your assignment. White belt, arm lock. Low variation, high variation, and then a triangle transition. All start from stage 1 of the guard. Okay? I hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys soon. Stay healthy, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your masks. I'll see you guys.